you. So please have a seat. All right, so welcome to today's interview. I'm William Young, the HR manager. This is Roger Huang, an analyst. And also we have two interviewers who joined us remotely. We have Jason Wang, the data analyst, and also Cindy Kang, the project manager.
Good morning.
All right, so would you like to briefly introduce yourself?
Okay, I'm Natashia Chen, a junior majoring from international business in NCCU, and I will describe myself in two identities. The first one is a language learner, and the second one is a music lover. Firstly, I'm a language learner. I found myself really interested in learning language when I was in high school, and from now I can, beside Chinese, I can speak four languages. I can speak three languages. The first one is English, and the second one is Japanese, and a little bit French. I believe that acquiring proficiency in several foreign languages will help me to communicate with foreign colleagues and customers more efficiently. And secondly, I am a music lover. I love listening to music by Japanese band when I was in junior high school. And after high school, I started to play the guitar. And when I feel upset, I always play the guitar to please myself. And music has become one of the important part in my life. In addition to my interest, I also enjoy my school life in NCCU a lot. For example, I engage in several business competitions held by many big corporations such as Yusan Bank and Line. I always play the role in the team as a data analyzer and as a data analyst. And it was until then that I realized that how amazing to cultivate a strategy by the data I collected. But it was a pity that I didn't know much tools to analyze the data. So therefore, I engaged in intermediate statistic classes such as regression analysis and to learn more computer languages such as R and Python, and to enhance my coding ability. And now I enjoy learning computer language as a language learner, and also I explore myself in the field of data analysis. And that's all. Thank you.
Okay. Natashia, ravi de te rencontrer. J'espère que tu as une entrevue excellente. Just with some French. Right. Can you tell me more about your experience with Lion Fresh business competition? Like your role, what have you done, what impact have you made, and something like that.
Okay, I got it. Life Fresh is a competition that asks students to use Line service to help the company or some small business to enhance their sales and performance by using Line service. And our team chose the topic that we combine the Line service with to promote the drama, children drama.
Okay, sorry for interrupting you. What kind of Line service? Can you be more specific?
Because Line has the function of posting small videos, so we try to use the function to promote the children drama, because children drama is facing a loss of sales because of pandemic.
Okay.
And we try to combine the service with children drama, and then bring to the final goal. We want to present the education perspective of children drama. So we try to Sorry, please give me a second.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, there are still 6 minutes left.
Okay, so we try to try to do the market research for the children drama, and we collect over 200 data from many parents, and to ask them whether they will like to that their buy the program for their children's education. So I played a role of analyzing these data we collected, and from the role I learned about 2 things. The first thing is that you have to focus the goal you want to complete before you collect the data, or you will be very tired and time-consuming to analyze those unuseful data. And the second one is that it is very important to communicating with your members, because if you collect data by yourself, you might not think about some perspective, and the data will be too will not be useful, because if you will focus on one perspective, only single perspective, too much. Yes. So I think I learned 2 things from the role.
Okay, very cool. That's very cool. Thanks.
Fine. Good. Now could you maybe wave hi to Jason and Cindy?
Good morning.
Sorry. Do you want to go first or?
I think you can go first.
Okay. So mine will be a little bit technical as well. So I saw you on your resume said that you're familiar with R and have experience doing regression models.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So can you maybe walk me through a project that you use regression models, and then just come over to like what is the step building the regression models?
Excuse me, could you please repeat the question again?
So my question is, because you have experience using a regression model, right? So
Yes.
I'm wondering if you can share a real world example where you applied a regression model to a specific data set, and then share with us like what is the details.
Okay. I will share examples that I learned in the class, and it is the house pricing model. And in the house pricing model, we get a data set which include the last 10 years house price and the location of the location rate of the house, and some other information such as parking lot numbers, and if there is an air conditioner in the house. And our teacher first asked us to select some independent variables that related to the house price, that will affect the house price. And then he asked us to use R to write a code and fit the model. And then he asked us to observe the residuals to explain that whether the model is well fitted or not. So in the regression by building a regression model, the thing I learned, I think the most useful thing is that I realized that the model is not always perfect, because when we learn basic statistics, we will think that, oh, it's very simple. It's just you write a code and the model will be there. It's always a good. It's always give you good consequence. But in the regression analyst classes, I learned about how to analyze the residuals and make the model better. And I first realized that it is not perfect in the model, and I will learn more methods to improve the model. Yes, that's
so
all.
The response variable here is the housing price.
Yes, yes.
So I'm not sure if it's volatile data before, but I assume that won't be a normal distribution. Like that will going to be here like I guess like mass U distribution or like Rice U distributions. So in that case, do you do any kind of like filtering or any method to deal with those outliers? Like for example, that those like really huge like high housing price. Will that skew your model, or what is your experience?
For a skew model, I will first talk about the outliers. In the class, our teacher asked us to ignore the outliers first. However, he said that you need to first do some transformation on the outliers, and if it is obviously that it is very derived from the main data, you need to ignore it, and that's I think is reasonable because I think it's reasonable. And secondly, I will talk about the data is not normal distribution. For a data which is not normal distributed, we use a transformation on the we use a transformation that called box cost transformation, and because the transformation method is really complicated, so the teacher is not explained it explained it, and so we only know how to write a code to execute the transformation. So I cannot tell you. Sorry.
That's the end of the interview.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, I think maybe they can have one more question.
Yeah, may I ask not technical question? So I just found out in your resume you study cost accounting and some accounting class.
Yes.
So may I know the knowledge you learned in accounting class will help your career in data related job? How will you leverage the knowledge in accounting to help your role in data related job?
Okay. I think I can also help the company in the financial analyst part because of I have the basic knowledge about cost accounting. Firstly, I studied cost. I memorized the most is in the cost accounting is that we use the Excel to analyze the cost distribution factors, and it is a test that it is to select a factor that will affect the cost the most. And I think that after I gain more ability in the computer language, I can use the computer language to analyze the cost factor for a bigger data for the company, and therefore I can I can set a comprehensive test for the company to evaluate its performance every year.
Okay, so I think that's the end of the interview. So
Thank
could
you.
you say thank you to Jason and Cindy?
Thank you.
Right, so have a very nice day. We'll stay in touch.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, Natashia, just to remind you, I think you missed a number here. Your ranking.
Oh, okay.